Hey, welcome to Graphic Policy Television GPTV. I'm Brett. In my hands is Side Effects, a new graphic novel from AfterShock Comics, imprint Seismic Press. It's geared towards young adults, younger readers, and it's a pretty cute graphic novel. The story's about Hannah. She's in her first year of college, and she's having a tough time of it. She's anxious. She's a little depressed, so she seeks help, and that help comes in the form of medication. But the medication has some side effects, as a lot of medication does. In this case, it gives her superpowers. It's a cute graphic novel. It's a really interesting look at mental health, depression, anxiety, and how they can impact individuals. How it's not just and not just a behavioral thing, but also how what you want to tell people, how you interact with people, just generally like how you view yourself in society. It's an interesting read. I like the concept. I like the idea. It's cute. I think younger readers will probably like it a bit more than I did. I think my thing is the side effects weren't used good enough. Like, there's some superpowers, they crop up here and there, but it's not really a main thing. It doesn't really go anywhere. It's just kind of a side effect. We don't know why it's a side effect. It just kind of is, and it's not really used. It's not used to make Hannah better. It's just kind of an aspect of her getting better, and I think that might be part of the point of it. And but overall, like, it just kind of feels like it's a higher concept. It's given more prominence in the concept and the pitch than the reality of the execution, if that makes sense. But overall, like, I don't think it's a bad graphic novel. I actually think it's a good graphic novel talking about mental health, talking about anxiety, talking about depression, and things that kids might be able to relate to. Younger kids who don't want to talk to anyone else about it. Like, maybe it'll get them out of their shell to talk to someone about it, or at least recognize that it's okay to talk to someone about it. So in that sense, I think it's interesting. But like, I just don't think it quite lands. It gets the landing that is set up. I like the art, though. The art reminds me a lot of stuff that you'd see with Boom and like Boombox, and it's not a negative thing. I actually really kind of like this style, and it's definitely like a genre with certain style of books and stories of books, and it's not a bad thing at all. Actually, I dig it. Like, I just don't know quite what to call the style, but I see it a lot with like Boom releases, and again, not a negative at all. I actually dig this style. So yeah, like, it's an interesting book. It's a really interesting book. There's a little bit in the back about from the creator, from someone who's actually a therapist. So there's a little bit extra. I think the only thing I wish was in here is that there would be a set of, not a guide, but like just a set of resources for anyone who might want to reach out and not do it like through their parents or school or local therapist, but like maybe do it anonymously online or something, be able to read more about it, whatever, find groups, stuff like that. I think that would be my only thing. I don't know if those resources exist, but I think it would be good. But overall, like, it's interesting to read. Like, I think there's definitely things I related to in college. Like, I was not a big fan of college, my time during it. So things with the overwhelming feelings and stuff like that. There's a lot there that I could relate to. But overall, like, decent read. Doesn't quite blow me away. I think younger readers might get a bit more out of it. And hopefully someone reads it and helps them in their journey and their recovery. So overall, interesting stuff. Out now in comic shops. You can go get it. We got a link beneath our video. Put in your zip code, tell the comic shops near you. No shop, no problem. We have some links where you can purchase your own. There'll be affiliate links, so we do get a small percentage by doing that. You'll support our site, so thank you. And speaking of support, I want to thank AfterShock for hooking us up with the review copy. And of course, thank you all for watching. If you're into comics, if you're into graphic novels, whatever, check us out every single day at graphicpolicy.com. We're on Twitter, Facebook, YouTube, Tumblr, Instagram, and TikTok, all at Graphic Policy, keeping it nice and consistent. Until next time, keep reading those comics, and keep it geeky. Hey, thanks for watching the previous video from Graphic Policy Television. Just by watching, you help support our site. Thank you so much. Now, if you're watching these videos, you probably care about geeky things like movies, television, comic books, toys, games, video games, you name it. You can go and subscribe right now to our YouTube channel to stay in touch and catch all the new videos, or check out our website at graphicpolicy.com. There's a nice link on this end of the video. But as always, thank you for watching. Keep on rocking and keep it geeky.